What's up, guys?
Hi. It's 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We just had some chicken wings.
Just filmed a recipe video. Two types.
Garlic parmesan and
Szechuan dry rub. Puppy's making noises already. So guys, we have the month of whole keto is coming to an end. We did pretty well. We didn't stick to it 100%, that's for sure.
well, we had a lot of recipe taste testing to do for our cookbook.
We drank one night, I think. When did we drink?
At the rib event.
Oh yeah. Whole keto fail here.
No failures, just attempts, and
Yeah.
you still did keto, I'm sure.
One other thing we have going on right now on our Instagram is a ButcherBox giveaway. You can enter to win, and if you go to butcherbox.com/ketoconnect, there's like a special promotion, $10 off 2
New York strips.
New York strip steaks. And last thing is let me grab this puppy.
Last thing is our meal prep course reopened on Sunday.
And it's open permanently now.
And we added puppy to the menu. Just kidding.
Grilled.
Aw, my twins.
Yeah, so those are all the big items. We moved to Atlanta. We cranking out recipes now in the kitchen. We got some good ones coming to YouTube soon.
Hitting the gym super hard.
Rededicating ourselves to the gym.
Super rededication. Matt even injured himself, and he's still going, which is not a good thing, but
Not a bad thing either. Now it's a
Yeah.
bad thing. And we completed a 96-hour fast. We have a bunch of videos on fasting coming soon.
wow, it's been a crazy July.
It has.
Julius is growing. He's getting better at pottying, not pottying in the house, outside.
Good boy. Good boy.
It's really cool to watch him grow, and he's kissing instead of biting now.
That's good. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Miley's still a whale.
Well, I guess we can answer questions.
Yeah.
We filmed a couple awesome videos that are coming soon, guys. Really good ones. The second one of our housewarming, just dinner type of series is wings and broccoli, 2 types of wings, and lemon poppy seed muffins, which are phenomenal.
And we got keto donuts coming.
When we go to the gym, we do not only do cardio, we don't do cardio at all.
We don't, yeah.
We do lifting weights.
It's not in my vocab.
How do you find the drive to go to the gym?
Oh, I was like, the actual drive, it's like 4 minutes, it's not long. So since dating Matt, I've been working out a lot harder. He pushes me. It's nice to have a gym partner. But for me, I've seen a lot of like gains. Like my butt's gotten bigger. My arms look more toned. So if I see progress in my body, even just a little, it pushes me to keep going because I want to see how much I can change my body.
It gets addictive.
Yeah.
I find it's just like I don't feel good if I don't go. It's a huge benefit to your life. Just even if you didn't look better, I would still go just to feel better.
Yeah, it has, and it's not like we go so we can eat more. We go because we just want to be active. It feels good to be active.
And we have a lot of days where we don't leave the house the entire day. We're just in here cooking recipes, eating delicious things.
And
so
then watching
go.
shows at night. So it happens.
Is Aldi protein powder any good? I'm not familiar with it.
Never had it.
Did you lift prior to keto? And if so, do you feel like it took a hit after cutting down carbs a lot for keto? I did lift a lot prior to keto. I was always kind of just like in bro lifting mode where like I'll do some chest and tries, that type of thing. I would say it's harder to put on muscle on keto. That's pretty much a fact. If you add carbs in, you spike insulin, it's easier to build muscle. Mm-hmm. So we started adding 10 grams of carbs in our pre-workout drink, which I think helps us a lot, not only with performance at the gym, but also building muscle.
Yeah, just a lot more energy too. We did cook a lot even before dating each other. Like my family eats out a lot, but I love cooking. I always cooked, especially in college, living alone. That was my time.
The first day I got out of the dorm, I was chefing up ever since. Like,
Yeah.
I always like cooking.
But he was also doing just like brown sugar covered bacon.
Oh yeah, have I ever told you guys that story? When I was in college, I would just go in spurts of like 2 months making the same thing. And I had this one thing I would always make. It's a breakfast sandwich, but you cook everything. So you cook the bacon first, and then right when it's almost done, you just put like half a cup of brown sugar on the bacon. And then I would make homemade English muffins, and then I would just like jam it all together. It was probably like 1,000 calories.
That's not that even much.
Maybe more. But I was playing basketball at the time, so it didn't matter. I could just eat whatever I wanted. Do you ever get in a slump?
How do you ever get into a slump when you meal prep? Like, get bored of your go-to recipes? If we get bored, it happens. You just change it up. Like, we'll be like, let's do wings tonight to change it up, and then we'll just go back to our prep. If you're bored, don't torture yourself. Otherwise, you're not gonna keep doing the prep.
Yeah, I would say do a meal prep and then one night a week cook something you really want to try cooking.
Or 2 nights a week, whatever the case is. Yeah, make it work for you.
Do you use collagen powder? I used to before going keto. Now I'm not sure how to fit it in. It shouldn't be too tough to fit in. It's like 40 calories, 11 grams of protein usually for a serving.
You just put in your coffee. Or a smoothie.
I don't use it that often. People love it. I'm not one of them. It's just whatever. If you find that it really benefits you, use it.
No, we haven't used keto tortillas as noodles, but that's a good idea.
Please scroll up and read my question.
Just ask it again.
I like that he did that though. No one does that.
Well, do you want to
There
scroll
it is.
up?
Can you start making more single meals? I'm the only one on the keto diet in my house.
You can just make half a serving of any of our recipes.
Yeah. Most of our stuff can be made into single meals.
We get our erythritol on Amazon. You can buy just a pound bag.
Keto Starbucks? How can this happen? I mean, are you just talking coffee or are you talking actual food? I've never gotten food from Starbucks because it's so overpriced.
It's so surprising to me, and this happens when like a mom will go in and she'll be like, can I get 4 of these breakfast sandwiches and like 2 coffees? And it's like, you're feeding your whole family on Starbucks food? That's the priciest thing ever.
Oh.
And just buy food and cook.
I was there the other day and this guy came in and it seemed like he was just buying his meals for the day. He got like 3 of the pre-made salad things. It was like $36.
They're not even good, and they're super small and like preserved.
What do you think of Swerve? Swerve is just erythritol and stevia combined to match the sweetness of sugar, I'm pretty sure.
We have some in the confectioner form.
It's good. What is your opinion on omitting soy, nuts, cheese, and milk? Militant keto.
If it works for you, if you've noticed you have like, I don't know, digestive issues or any reactions to any of those, definitely cut them out and see how you feel.
My opinion is that it's good. For me personally, I don't have like much problem with soy. A lot of people are like super against it. I was a vegetarian and literally ate like piles of tofu every day for years, and I was like fine. Nuts, I just will eat too much of, so I do agree with limiting nuts if you have a problem like that. Cheese and milk, I just feel better when I don't have it. I think most people do, but it's a big part of keto. A lot of people like that you can have cheese and milk and stuff, so not milk necessarily.
Personal preference.
Yeah. Soybean oil. Someone keeps asking soybean oil. Yeah, we try to avoid soybean oil.
But like mayonnaise, some condiments you get, if you just buy them, they will have soybean oil, and I'm fine with that. I use mayo. I love mayo. I don't make my own.
Yeah. What should your calorie count be to lose weight? That's person dependent. You want to figure out what your daily calorie expenditure is, and then subtract about 20% from that to lose weight.
10 to 20, depending on how much you want to lose.
Someone asked for a Noopept review, which is a nootropic I tried for a while, and I wanted to do a 2-month try of it, but I really didn't like it. I felt like it was making me just less productive overall. I stopped.
Yeah. Oh, I tried it too. I didn't really like it. It didn't focus me. It made me like drowsy after, not drowsy, but just like unproductive. But Matt's been doing L-theanine before bed, and it's supposed to like relax him, but instead he's like the Energizer Bunny.
No, but I go right to bed is the thing too.
After he like just rambles for 30 seconds, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's bedtime.
What else do we got? Just made your macro cakes, 10 out of 10 as a not keto person.
Macro cakes are the best. So are protein cakes. Make protein cakes.
Cake recipe that doesn't leave the alcohol taste.
Like the sugar alcohol taste?
We have a protein cake recipe and a olive oil cake. Both those will do. They're very different though. I would say protein cake is more like traditional cake, maybe.
Yeah.
Olive oil cake is better in my opinion.
Yeah. No. I mean, just don't worry. Brush your teeth. Did you see the question?
If you don't use keto sticks, what's the best way to know if you're in ketosis? Well, if you use keto sticks, the same answer applies because keto sticks don't tell you. The best way to know if you're in ketosis is to eat under 20 grams of net carbs for 3 days, and you're in ketosis. And I'm not like into, everyone seems to be super into this black and white, like if I pee on a stick and it tells me ketosis, then that changes my life somehow. I just go by how I feel.
Same.
Like, it doesn't matter how much ketones are in your blood. Everyone has different levels when they perform best. You really just want to hone in on what makes you feel good and do that. There's no like magic fat burning just because you have X amount of ketosis or your keto strip is dark purple. It's not like increasing your fat burning.
No, we don't add workout calories burned. So when we calculate our macros, we do sedentary. And we lift 5 days a week, so that should just say you should likely do sedentary, unless you're like a labor worker, you're doing construction. Syed, thanks so much for asking. Georgia is incredible. We are both so happy you moved here, right?
Lovely,
we
yeah.
Love it.
I love it.
We still haven't done any barbecue since we moved here. Granted, it's only been like a month, but I need some barbecue in my life. Just ignore him.
Okay.
You can't go to him if he cries, and that just exit on.
Juicing on keto, any thoughts? Don't do steroids. I'm kidding. Juicing, yeah, you can do like vegetable juices and stuff, but I don't really find a benefit to juices because you're just getting more sugar with less fiber. I just eat the vegetables.
The Slim Fast shakes for keto, I don't think those are low carb by any means. My mom loved the Slim Fast shakes, so I used to like drink them just for like enjoyable purposes, but they were like her meals. But they're just like delicious shakes.
Yeah, just count the carbs. If they fit your daily macros, it's good.
I am not his wife, John, but and you can ask me directly.
Gujarat.
But I'm from Gujarat, which is my dad's from Bombay. Makes it easy.
Net carbs or total carbs? Net carbs.
Fruits and
Fruits and root vegetables. Can you fit them in?
Sure can. Fruits, berries is probably your best bet. You can get more bang for your buck. If he's barking, he's playing with his toys. He likes to bark at his toys, by the way.
Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. Those are all pretty good. Root vegetables, radishes, and like...
Parsnips?
You can't really eat... I mean, parsnips
Jicama?
are high carb. Is jicama a root vegetable?
It looks like a
I
root
think
vegetable.
it probably is.
I'm just saying vegetables now. The barbecue sauce is so good. We actually just made a huge pulled pork, and I was like, dag, I should have made the barbecue sauce to go along with it.
What is the best protein powder for weight loss? There is no best protein powder for weight loss. It's
protein powder.
It's protein powder. I mean, the ones with less carbs are better for keto.
We use Isopure. That's our favorite cookies and cream flavor.
So the thing about protein powder is the thing you eat when you need to like jam in extra calories. Like bodybuilders I need calories on the go, so I'm gonna have a protein shake. If you're going for weight loss, you probably don't want protein powder that much. Just eat real food if you can.
Yeah, we also put protein powder in our pre-workout drink, which we keep saying we're gonna do a video for, but we're gonna do it this week. I had it in our schedule for today, but we did wings instead.
Keto OS, we talk about this all the time. It's It's mostly snake oil, like 98%.
We have a video on it on our YouTube channel.
It's all marketing.
Don't buy into it. Don't talk to anyone who sells it. Disown them.
What is your best tip for weight loss on keto?
Tulsi Gabbard. What?
What are you saying?
Oh, I was just reading someone's name.
What is your best tip for weight loss on keto? I would say just to continually experiment with like when you eat meals at, what makes you full. Really just like, I think if you commit to keto for like 2 weeks, stay low carb, then it becomes easier. Your appetite becomes suppressed because the thing is you have to drop your calories at some point, and that's kind of why keto is a good diet in our opinion, because it makes it easy to calorie restrict.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about our dog.
Thanks, John. That's so sweet. I'll have to look her up. I'm pretty sure I knew that though, because my dad always, if someone's Indian and they're like in politics or they have some sort of power spot, my dad is like, look at this person, this is who you should be. And I'm like, it's not that easy, Dad. I can't just do that.
Powders for meal replacement. Yeah, that's fine, but I mean, what's your need for having the powders as a meal replacement as opposed to just a meal? Meals are more filling. But yeah, you can do protein powder as a meal replacement. I would try to get some fat in there too.
And yeah, you could do the 0-calorie drinks for a pre-workout. That works. I've done that before.
What do you use whey powder with? I don't use whey powder on its own really at all. It's usually just part of a smoothie, like half a scoop I usually do. I do a little pre-workout too.
We have protein powder macro cakes. Or just whey powder? Is that protein powder?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can use it in foods, desserts.
Do you think Dominic D'Agostino's endorsement towards exogenous ketones are influenced at all? Well, I mean, he wants to make money, so there's that. But no, he seems to be a pretty solid guy. Like, he is developing these for high performance athletes mostly and epileptic children, which they are useful for. But then companies market them as weight loss miracle supplements and sell them to people, which is what we don't approve of. So yeah, like if you're deep in ketosis and you need extra energy, then maybe exogenous ketones have a role in your diet. But if you're trying to lose weight, they're the exact opposite of what you want. They're extra energy.
Extra calories you
extra
burn
calories.
Through.
You're supposed to count, I mean, you can do whatever you want. There's no supposed to. A lot of people will say total carbs, which is not really backed by science. We say net carbs because fiber isn't used by the body.
The show on Netflix, we didn't finish it.
Ozarks?
Got through Ozark. We got through 5 episodes, and I'm kind of just out on it. It's entertainment while you're watching, though.
There's so many shows. I just don't have time for shows, I feel like, other than Game of Thrones.
Which is, I fell asleep first episode.
Oh, it's good.
It was not good.
I start shows and then I just kind of draw on because it's the same thing. They hook you in early, then they like drag it out, and then at the end.
I like the Mindy Project. I like just like 30-minute fun shows that I could just laugh at.
Yeah, turn your mind off. What else do we got here? How often do you do refeeds, carb ups? Do you schedule?
We haven't, we don't like do them. I've done one, and Matt's never done one.
I've done 0.
But,
for almost 2 years now.
Matt's planning one soon.
One thing I've been working in, which I mentioned earlier, is 10 grams of pre-workout carbs. So that's like a little bit of a change on a normal keto diet. We're going to start experimenting with carb ups though. So if weight loss is your goal, probably carb ups aren't necessary at all.
Nope.
But for us, we feel like maybe carb ups have a role in our diet for building muscle. So we're going to see how that works for us at some point. Are you guys eating healthy carbs or going crazy on your carb ups? That's a good question, and I think there's validity to both ways. The benefit of going crazy is you can get a lot more calories and carbs in if you go healthy, it's tough to really get a lot. Like I can maybe get 300 carbs in of healthy stuff. Maybe I want to go like 600 though if I want to get wild and really like get some changes going in my body. Because 2 years on keto, it takes a lot of carb ups to offset that. Yeah.
And for me, it's more of like a mental, like I miss goldfish and I miss tortilla chips, and so if I'm gonna do a carb up again, those are things I want to eat so that I just, I'm like, okay, well, I've had my fill, I feel sick, and I don't want to eat them again.
I'm trying to change my entire family's eating. Any tips?
That's tough.
It is tough. I think just grounded in like research and science and wanting to feel good is good. Like maybe once they start feeling the benefits, they'll be on board. Does keto coffee break an intermittent fast? Yes, because you're consuming a lot of calories, but it keeps your insulin really low. So in that sense, so I heard Dr. Fung say you preserve about 70% of the benefits of a fast when you have bulletproof coffee. But also bulletproof coffee can help you extend your fast really easily. So if you find that being the case, then maybe it's beneficial. But if you really want all the benefits of fasting, you don't want to have bulletproof coffee. Non-dairy ice cream recipe. I made one for a photo shoot.
Was it good? I didn't get to try it because there was almond in it.
It was good. It was really easy too.
Where did we find the black soybeans? At a grocery store? I haven't been able to find them since. Like, we found them once.
The World Foods section. Oh wait, does that? How about coconut cream?
That's totally fine on keto. We've used it.
My friend's experimenting with a plant-based diet. What made you go keto from being vegan? We were never vegan, vegetarian.
Vegetarians.
What made us go keto? Just wanting to feel better, mostly.
Change it up. We like to experiment with different diets, different foods, and keto seemed like something we would want to try.
And we got a lot of comments on our What the Health review video that it was anti-vegan. I don't think we said anything that was like the vegan diet is bad. We just said they were distorting the facts to make it seem like meat is the cause of a lot of things.
And that vegan's the only option when there's several options.
Yeah, vegan diet's relatively healthy. The thing is, like, if you're doing keto, you're probably eating at a calorie deficit. If you're doing vegan, you're probably eating at a calorie deficit also, because it's hard to get calories in. So in either of those situations, you're probably doing better than standard American diet. Do a food stamp budget challenge, $200 per month. That'd be tough. We have a $50 for 5 days though. Do I need to watch calorie intake on keto? Yeah, calories matter. The thing with keto is if you're doing keto, it becomes easy to restrict calories.
Right. You're eating a high fat, so you feel fuller longer and you just don't eat as much.
What is the best keto box to order?
If we were going to pick one, I guess we'd say Keto Crave, but like now that we've gotten it for a bit, you kind of just get the same things over and over, and we don't snack as much, so if you are into snacking though, it's definitely could be worth it.
What meal is your highest fat? Oh my gosh, the dog is so annoying. What do we do? Do I grab him again?
No.
Most of my meals are relatively high fat. Usually each meal is about 60 grams of fat plus.
I just had Parmesan garlic wings, so that was Parmesan butter and wings with the skin, which is a lot. See, when you do that, then he thinks crying will get him picked up, and he'll cry.
What keto vloggers would you like to have a dinner party with?
Keto vloggers.
That's a good question. Jason Whitrock, Dr. Berg. We would have Stephanie Keto Person, but I think we would just eat butter and like chicken thighs.
which is fine.
She wouldn't approve of our...
I think it would just be tension and...
she wouldn't approve of our dessert. Oh, Headbanger's Kitchen. For sure. Who else?
I can't think of anyone I'd want
I guess those are just like all the keto vloggers.
Yeah.
So all of them.
Yeah, anyone really. We'd be down to have dinner. We're going to an Atlanta, Georgia meetup on Saturday, so we're going to have dinner with a bunch of strangers.
Oh, Goody Beats. Yeah, I would like to have dinner with Goody Beats and Jason White Rock. I want tips on like building muscle.
Yeah.
How fast is the keto diet growing nationwide? At a rate of approximately, like, what's the answer to that question?
I have no idea. You can also just probably look it up.
Do you have a suggestion for boosting electrolyte intake without breaking a fast? Yeah, electrolytes don't have calories for the most part. So you can have sodium, you can have salt, you can have light salt or no salt, which is half sodium, half potassium, and then a magnesium supplement.
Fruit flavored teas, like pomegranate tea? That should be fine, right? I don't know.
Yeah, most of the fruit flavored teas are 0 calorie, unless there's like stuff, honey added to them and stuff. Any thoughts on raw coconut nectar or Yacon syrup gold for syrup type sweeteners? I think those are sugar-based sweeteners. I'm not sure though. Can I make a channel where I make all your recipes and then modify them and fancy plate them? Yeah, you can do that. I mean,
it's a free country.
Free country. Oh yeah, guys, if you're just joining now, we have a Butcher Box giveaway going on. It ends in like a day.
Oh, the giveaway, yeah.
At 7 or something?
Yeah, and then we have a promotion all week. Ends on the 30th, $10 off and 2 free New York strip steaks.
And then we have, oh, if you guys missed our meal prep, Walmart meal prep video, check that out. There's a free download with like a 5-day meal plan, shopping list, all that good stuff. And our meal prep course is also open for registration.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we haven't cooked anything from the butcher back yet though. Maybe tomorrow?
Yeah, whatever you want. Ribeye?
Ribeye?
Yeah. How do you stop crab cravings? I'm just kidding. Carb cravings. For me, they just eventually stopped. I don't remember. It was quite a bit ago, though. So.
I think the best way is just to stop feeding into them.
Yeah.
Just go without for a while, and your body stops wanting them. Are you at all familiar with ketology? Ketology. No, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be a proponent of it based on the name. Is it like a supplement?
Or is it like it could be like keto shake. I mean, Shakeology.
What do you think of chia seeds? Hate them? You can just avoid them. You don't need to substitute for them. It's a shake? I'd have to look at it.
Can fat bombs cause cravings for other carbs? If they're sweet fat bombs, they could cause cravings for other sweets, which, yeah, could be, depending on the sweets, carby sweets. Erythritol, there have been periods we have it daily.
Yeah,
for a while.
For like maybe a week in a row, I've had it daily before. Yep, we're in Atlanta now. How has getting shredded been going? Is getting shredded still the goal? Isn't it always the goal?
Yeah, it is.
It's going pretty good. We're making progress. I mean, getting shredded is it's a journey, long process. That's what makes, but the thing is, when you are trying to get shredded, you appreciate the people that are a lot more.
Yeah, seriously.
It's very impressive.
Julius? Julius, come. She's eating cat food. My favorite fat bomb recipe is baker's chocolate and peanut butter melted down together with a little sea salt on top.
Did you guys plan to sell products someday? It's definitely a discussion we've had, like a baked good or like a mix of some kind.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of work and headache, and we feel like we got a good thing going the way we're doing it now.
You never know, though. I mean,
it's possible. We actually have a mug cake mix video coming out on Thursday. It's a pre-made mix. You just add an egg, and like that we could sell pretty easily. I think it's really good. Ever try non-dairy keto? Yeah, we're currently trying that. We're not like super strict dedicated to it. I think in this month I've had dairy like 2 days maybe, and it's beneficial definitely for me. I think for most people.
After we don't, in terms of cheat meals, can you?
I'll put this food up.
Julius.
Don't yell.
What? Yelling his name. We don't really have cheat meals in terms of off keto, but we go like just higher on calories. Like we'll eat a ton of wings or something. And no, we don't really do anything strict to get back on track. We just eat normally the next day. Hello in Singapore. Do you care for your iron?
How do you care for your iron skillet? Every time we cook it, we just clean it with a sponge, no soap, and then we spray it with some coconut oil. We either put it on the burner or in the oven for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Is coconut water keto? You guys just have to look at the nutrition label.
Yeah.
Coconut water is like 20 grams of sugar, so no.
It is okay to drink dry white or wine in general. Just look at the keep track of the macros.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to a hip hop show in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, and we're gonna do a day of drinking keto video. We think that'll be cool.
Yeah.
To speed up fat loss, would you reduce total calories or reduce fat? So those are the same thing when you're doing keto. Because protein you want to hit. Protein is pretty much set in stone. Every day you want to be getting about the same amount. So the only thing you can really go up and down is fat. So yeah, you should cut fat and calories if you want to lose more weight faster.
We're going to just see a bunch of rappers.
Oh, it's a Streets Fest 2K17 Atlanta. Mary has asked a lot of times, is this our full-time jobs now? Yes, it is. I mean, not YouTube, so maybe you guys think we just do YouTube. We have a food blog. We get a lot of traffic to our food blog. That's our main source of income. YouTube's fun for us, but we consider ourselves to be food bloggers. Man, never get a puppy, guys.
No, he doesn't mean that. Don't say that.
Yeah, we're going to Streets Fest. My favorite rapper is there, Young Thug.
How much? We don't drink scotch, we drink whiskey.
We got bourbon recently too, which was good.
No, that's whiskey.
Isn't whiskey a form of... Bourbon is a form of whiskey, I'm pretty sure. Where is your blog? It's ketoconnect.net.
It's funny that you guys don't know we have a blog. Because every recipe we put... Go grab them, I'll hold them. Every recipe we put on YouTube, guys, if you're asking how to like make anything, right below the video there's a link to our food blog with everything, all the ingredients, all the instructions. So you don't need to ask us in the comments, just click on the link below.
I apologize for him making all this noise, guys. I know it must be annoying on the video.
Hi, Papa.
Do you guys watch Dr. Mike Van? No, I don't think we do.
We'll check him out.
Thanks for the welcome to Georgia. Bourbon is whiskey from Kentucky, okay. How is keto different from Atkins? Keto is high fat. So Atkins is high protein. They're very similar though. I would say keto is a logical evolution from Atkins. Like Atkins had a lot of the right ideas. Keto just, we know more now. So keto is the better way to go.
And science-based and helps with like problems aside from weight loss, like epilepsy.
Do you recommend? Oh, were you gonna continue?
Our cookbook is coming out spring of 2018, so still a bit of time, but it'll come before you know.
Do you recommend cutting protein for more fat loss? So common misconception: when you're cutting weight, you want to be higher protein. When you're building muscle, you can be a little bit lower. Because when you're losing weight, the protein is what preserves muscle. You don't want to be, that's why you want to be hitting your protein goal most days. So I wouldn't say cut more protein. Aspartame. Have you seen Keto Debunked? I've seen a couple Keto Debunked videos. I think it's good to watch those videos too and actually question things. There was one that was just posted like a week ago that I watched that was...
What'd it say?
It was like, it didn't say a lot of anything is the thing. It just kept on saying like, we're going to have a series, we're going to do this video on this in the future. Stop it, puppy.
We don't get tofu that often, but from time to time I'll get it. And we'll eat it. Yeah, it's not, we're not against eating tofu or soy in general.
What is your limit on alcohol per week, per day? Just keep it responsible, really. Like, we probably drink once every 10 days or maybe once every 2 weeks. We try
sometimes once a month. It depends on, like, we have phases.
I mean, we probably drink it like 15 times in the last year.
Yeah, not a lot.
But since we're living in Atlanta now, it's nice to like sometimes wind down with a glass of bourbon. Just like watch a show after we work all day. Gets tiring. Jay-Z or Nas? Nas for me.
I listen to my cravings. If I'm craving during my period, I will indulge a little. I won't go overboard like I used to, but I don't see any harm in indulging because that's just how I deal with my cravings. It's a personal thing.
I saw your keto program and I want to lose 33 pounds. I think I might want to invest in this. Okay guys, so if you're considering doing the meal prep course, what you get with the meal prep course is it's 10 meal preps. It's a 50-day program and we're there to help you out. So like if you have questions, we'll calculate your macros, things like that. And there's also a community of people that are also enrolled in the course that are bouncing ideas off each other, helping. And actually we're just adding bi-weekly video chats as a group, like everyone just kind of support system thing, because the goal is not to like make money off you guys. The goal is to actually help you achieve your goals. But if you're interested, you're not sure, we have 3 free meal preps on our site you can try. If you like those and you think that helps, then get the course.
Yeah, the course is that times 10.
Yeah, so the Walmart one we just put on Sunday, try that. If you think that's awesome, then the course is definitely right up your alley.
And as soon as you enroll, you start right away. It's kind of a free reign thing, and then you ask us questions, you talk to the Facebook group while you're doing it, and you have unlimited access to the course.
Yep, that is correct. When you drink alcohol, your body has to burn the alcohol off as a fuel source before going back to fat burning mode.
But that's everything.
Yeah, I mean, nothing's free, guys. If you're drinking alcohol, that's like negative towards your diet, obviously. But it's a sacrifice. Like, you have a fun night, it's worth it. Or you have to decide if it's worth it, I guess. Awesome, you're doing the Walmart prep? So very interested in what our blood work will say. Yeah, I'm interested too. I know some people see a short-term rise in cholesterol when they start keto. Usually that normalizes, but a lot of people also see a decrease.
No, I haven't taken the cranberry supplements in a really, really long time now. Yeah.
We have a video on net carbs versus total carbs. Our thing is, science says your body doesn't use fiber, so you can subtract it. Soluble fiber is used by your body as fat, 2 grams per calorie, or no, 2 calories per gram. But the thing with counting total carbs is you don't eat vegetables. You can't eat an avocado. You can't eat broccoli. Like, it's very limiting. We find that it's harder to, it's just less easy to stick to, and it's just less healthy overall. You're not eating vegetables. What supplements do you take? People, so I'm pretty experimental with what I take. There's like the main tenets. I take a lot of added sodium every day, probably like 3 to 4 grams worth. Pink salt. A multivitamin I take maybe every other day. Vitamin D I take maybe every other day. Magnesium I take once a day usually. And then that's pretty much it. I've been taking a 200 milligram caffeine pill before the gym.
A little pre-workout.
I've been taking L-theanine. We're gonna make a video on L-theanine. Is something I've been taking for a couple months now. I really like it. No, I didn't say don't eat avocado. I said if you're doing total carbs, you can't eat avocado.
It'll be hard to fit it into your macros.
If you count total carbs instead of counting net carbs, you would be able to eat veggies. See, so then we're just like playing with the rules. So if you count total carbs, it doesn't count for avocados and veggies. Okay. I mean, if you want to make it that complex, that's also fine. Just whatever works for you. I just do net carbs.
Yeah, same.
We've been doing it for 2 years. We are happy with how we're doing it.
Yeah, it works for us. Make it work for you guys. It's all a very personal journey.
And there's no like definitive thing. Like, if you're doing something and it's working for you, like we're constantly experimenting, trying to find better ways. Isn't keto high fat? Yes, it is.
A lot of keto recipes use cheese as a binding agent. I mean, depends on what recipes are you eating. There are a lot of recipes that don't use cheese at all. You can do like just salads, chicken, meats, veggies.
If it's used for a binding agent, maybe like eggs could be a good substitute. But it's pretty tough. There's not a real good substitute for cheese.
Yeah, like a lasagna or something.
Gonna start on August 1st.
Yay! Can't come soon enough.
What does fat adapted mean? Fat adapted means fat is your body's preferred fuel source. So it's like efficiently using fat as energy. When you first enter ketosis, you're not fat adapted because your body prefers glucose still, but it's running on fat just because there is no glucose in your body. So it's not using ketones efficiently though, so you'll maybe be like low energy, and then over time your body gets used to it and you become fat adapted. How long until you become fat adapted? A lot of people say like 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. I think it varies a lot per person based on like, are you really overweight? What's your history of exercise, dieting history, things like that. What's your favorite new cheese you've tried?
Yeah. Wow, that's incredible, Justin. Congrats.
Explain MCT oil, please. What is it? MCT oil is derived from coconuts, and it's just medium chain triglycerides, which are the fastest used fat source. So basically, when you're fat adapted and you drink MCT oil, you get a burst of energy.
Keto actually isn't difficult without dairy, so if you're lactose intolerant, you can totally be keto with ease.
I think we're going to go to a keto meetup this weekend.
Yeah, Saturday.
Can we have tomato and onions? Please answer. So for any food question, guys, you just have to Google it and
look at the nutrition.
Look at the nutrition and see if that fits into your daily macros. Yeah, we have a macro calculator on our website if you guys want to figure out your specific macros.
What's wrong? You got a poo-poo?
What are other things you need for your body? Matt said magnesium. What are others? The big things on keto is electrolytes, magnesium, potassium, sodium. Habanero and jalapeno cheese from Walmart.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I saw Headbangers Kitchen is doing vegan keto. We did a vegetarian meal prep. The thing with doing vegetarian keto and vegan keto on YouTube is no one watches it.
And people even don't like it.
People actually dislike it, yeah, because you're using soy. Isn't keto basically the Atkins diet? It's similar, higher fat. We have a soup recipe, right?
Yeah, broccoli and cheese, and then we have a stew, beef stew, and we have chilies.
Shaking the screen.
Not keeping calm.
Keto and blood pressure. I'm not sure the link between those. I know a lot of people, like, I'm just reading a lot of positive keto sources, like the subreddit for keto, so people say it lowers their blood pressure, but I'm not sure of that.
Who's Keto King?
Keto King is back. Are you guys excited? I'm not familiar with Keto King. Thoughts on bone broth? It's good.
Yeah.
We try drinking it occasionally. How do you balance the runs and constipation on keto diet?
Constipation, you can add in more veggies, drink more water. MCT oil, a lot of people use that. And then the runs, a lot of people actually, like for me, for a period, I was having looser bowels. And my body just naturally adjusted, to be honest. There was nothing I could do except make sure I was near a bathroom.
How do you deal with people IRL that hate on you for your keto diet?
No one really hates on me for my keto diet at this point. People don't get it. My dad will be like, well, why aren't you eating the fries or the rice? And I kind of just don't respond at this point because I've made my point so many times that I'll just be like, no, I'm good, I'm full, or, I leave it.
I think it's good practice in not caring what people think, too.
Yeah.
Which I'm not that good at, but it's good to be good at that.
I'm definitely, getting better at that.
Oh, the cheesecakes, those are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Grocery tips for someone struggling on the college budget.
You can...
It's pretty easy. I mean, it's not easy, but eggs. Buy a bunch of eggs. Buy the 60 rack. Go to the grocery...
They're cheaps.
Yeah, go to the grocery store, find what's on sale. Pork chops, whole chickens, chicken thighs, things like that. Ground beef. It's not that hard if you buy in bulk and meal prep a little bit. For veggies, I would just get frozen broccoli, probably.
Frozen veggies, yeah.
Frozen veggies. Yeah, we'll do more Indian recipes.
Keto-friendly fast food. We actually have a couple posts on that. So we've done Boston Market, we've done...
Taco Bell, KFC, Chipotle, Bobby's Burgers. What else? We need to do more.
Yeah, wings are always good.
Do you have any advice when it comes to taking potassium tablets? No real advice. I wouldn't take those because the maximum allowable dosage is 99 milligrams, and you need a lot more than that. But it's also, the reason the max dosage is 99 milligrams is because it's dangerous to supplement more than that. But if you get the Morton's light salt or the no salt, those you can cheat the system because you can have a lot more than that.
Matt uses apple cider vinegar on his salads.
Mm-hmm. Has your family acknowledged you living together yet? A little bit. My mom alludes to it.
Yeah, mine has.
I cook a lot with garlic salt. Is that bad? No, it's fine. Just count the carbs. I don't really count carbs when I season things unless I go in excess.
We haven't done shirataki noodles in a while. I love those, but yeah, we'll definitely, maybe that can be one of our housewarming recipes.
We need to make the recipe for the rice.
Yeah, cilantro lime rice with the miracle noodle rice. So good.
Yeah.
My favorite food is keto wings.
What if you're not losing weight on keto? It's probably calories. You gotta lower your calories. I mean, the whole thing, the calories in, calories out is like, for the most part, true, I think. Keto just makes it easier to align those two or have your calories in lower. How are your energy levels on keto? They're really good, and we just finished a 96-hour fast like a week ago, and my energy levels really are like back and stronger than ever.
Same.
Like, I was now looking back, definitely I was in a lull of like not as high energy as I thought.
Yeah, I used to wake up like tired, slightly groggy, and it took me a while, but now I'm just like up and to get stuff done.
Yeah, it makes me want to do like a one-day fast every week. But I don't know if I'm gonna. Keto diet, I'm concerned about lower vegetable intake. Do you have any advice on this? I would say eat more vegetables. We eat a ton of vegetables.
We do.
You can't eat as wide of an array, like you can't eat sweet potatoes and stuff, but we eat broccoli, spinach, cauliflower, asparagus, all that kind of stuff.
Cruciferous is fantastic.
When you fast, do you consume any liquids?
Water and coffee.
We have the Kerrygold garlic and herb butter.
It's so good. Tomatoes are a fruit. The shirataki noodles, we found them in every grocery we've been to. In like the vegetarian section, so like where the tofu is and the vegetarian cheese.
Yeah, vegetarian section. I don't know what the wiggles are. You keep asking if we love the wiggles.
Like the religious vegetables?
The wiggles?
Oh no, I'm thinking of something.
You're thinking of Veggie Tales.
Oh.
No carrots? We eat carrots occasionally. Not like whole carrots, we're not just chomping on carrots, but we put some in our...
We have baby ones because Julius loves them.
We work all day. We do this. Not YouTube, but our food blog.
Yeah, we actually probably work more than any 9-to-5er does.
We did definitely work more than
We work harder than all of you.
It's a kid's show. It's terrible. Oh, okay.
Someone just said the Wiggles is a band. The Wiggles are grown men dressed in primary colors that appear... Oh.
I know nothing about that.
I probably don't like them the way you describe them.
We have a video debunking turnip chips. Oh no, that's parsnip chips. I get those confused all the time.
We made jicama fries. Yeah, you can do turnips. That's why you told me earlier you can't do turnips.
Oh. I don't have to. What's the carb count on
Matt just
turnip?
thinks he knows everything, and then he shuts me down, and I let it be. But if I say anything, it's down my throat.
I do think I know everything. It's a flaw of mine.
Yeah, huge.
What made you guys move to Atlanta?
The weather, mostly.
Yep.
I'm sore.
Just change of pace. It seems like it's more culturally my style.
It's not though if you're trying to run errands, because I just want to punch everyone and myself. Everyone is so slow down here. Like they take their it takes me like a 10-minute errand takes me like an hour. And I just come home mad every time, and I'm like, I hate everyone.
Are you going to continue receiving the butcher boxes? That's a good question. I'm not sure if they're going to keep sending them to us. Hopefully they are. It's something maybe we would get though, just like out of our own money.
Yeah.
Because they sent us that one for free. Most of the stuff we have on our channel, people send us to do promos for them. But yeah, ButcherBox seems like a good value, especially if you use the promo we have now. It's like $160 worth of stuff for $120.
Zevia soda, we have a ton. We just got sent some. We also love it.
Yeah, I drank one today. It's good.
I had Dr. Zevia.
What's the longest fast you'd consider? Right now I'm testing the 72 hours. The longest fast I would consider
Is the one I did.
is like 10 to 12 days. The longest one I've done is 4 days. How do you guys deal with cravings? It's tough. I find that, so like I've been setting a rule for myself to track everything in MyFitnessPal lately. I'm trying to hone in on my macros and stuff and really build muscle, but even then I don't do it all the time. I get lazy.
I'm just so good at like convincing myself to eat something.
Me too.
Like, the next thing I know, it's in my mouth. There's no like, questioning it. I just do it.
I thought you had said that Zevia is not keto. We've never said anything is not keto, but no, Zevia is fine.
What is your sweet tooth weakness?
Peanut butter, right?
I haven't had it in a while. I guess, yeah.
I think mine might be chocolate.
Mine's, yeah. Literally anything, but anything we have, like right now we have like homemade keto bars we were attempting, and I just want to eat all of those.
Yeah, there's ways to make Chinese food keto style. We have a bunch of Chinese, well, we have egg foo young, we have cashew chicken.
Lemon chicken, right? Lemon chicken?
Lemon chicken.
Lemon chicken's really good.
Can you talk about carb ups? Do you like them? What's that like? We're going to be experimenting more with those. Mega's done one.
I didn't love it because I didn't like indulge. I just ate what I thought would be best healthy wise, and then I felt really bad afterwards.
Granola.
And sweet potatoes.
Can you make something with mint? Yeah, we have a mint chocolate chip ice cream we haven't released yet.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was good. Oh, today in IKEA, someone came up to us and said, "Are you guys the people that make the keto bread? I make your ice cream all the time." We're like, "Yeah."
First time we've ever been spotted in the wild and recognized.
First time, long time.
Good one. Can we make videos in Hindu? You don't speak Hindu, do you?
Hindu is not a language, guys. It's a religion.
Why would he want you to make videos in Hindu, though? It sounded like he was asking for him. He doesn't even know that it's not a language.
Hindi is the language.
We don't have a butter pecan ice cream recipe.
We made it once a really long time ago, but I think that was like before I vlogged. Before we vlogged?
Yeah. How long have y'all been doing keto? Almost 2 years.
Erythritol does not mess with my stomach. People have said it does, but it's not digested, so it should pass right through you without any issues. Maltitol definitely does. Yeah.
What is the purpose or benefit of carbing up? The main benefit is, so if you're in a calorie deficit for a long time, your metabolism will slow down, but the keto diet is like metabolic sparing in that way, where it doesn't lower your metabolism as much. But when you do a carb up, it can increase your metabolic rate. So theoretically, it can help with weight loss. And it also helps you feel fuller. If you're always feeling hungry
Snacky.
On keto, your leptin levels might be low or high? High?
You're resetting your leptin levels. So your leptin levels aren't like signaling to your brain, hey, you're full.
Leptin resistance.
Yeah. So supposedly a carb up could help with that, but it could, depending on how far you are in terms of leptin resistance, you could take a couple carb ups But our recommendation is if your goal right now is weight loss and you've started relatively recently, there's no need for a carb up. In our opinion, we would definitely give it at least like 3 months. I would at least.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say stick to 3 months keto.
Yeah.
In basically every circumstance.
And if you're like a couple weeks in, like we've gotten emails before and we'll get comments like people are 2 weeks in, they're like, when do we start talking about considering carb ups, or when can I do a carb up? And it's like, are you just looking for a reason to cheat? Because if you just want to eat carbs, like eat them. You don't have to ask me or to justify it to yourself, you know? Just do what makes you happy.
Carb ups are different than cheat days.
Yeah. When we do carb ups, we're not looking at it as a cheat. We're looking at it, for me, it was a reboot.
I just went up to try answering your question, and you just keep asking, why don't I answer your question? Do I need to carb count to lose weight in the first 3 months for weight loss?
You want to keep your carbs low.
So if you're trying to do keto, you want a carb count. If you're just trying to lose weight, you can do that with a lot of different diets. We would say keto is the easiest, though. So count carbs, yeah.
I don't play any instruments. Neither does Matt.
Does potassium help with insulin resistance? I'm not sure.
No.
No?
I'm not sure either. Sorry.
Do you intermittent fast? Yes.
I don't.
What is the maximum of carbs you can have a day? The rule is to stay under 20 net carbs, and that's the rule because 99.9% of people will be in ketosis if they're under 20 net carbs. So that's why everyone says 20 net carbs. But obviously, most people can get away with more than that.
Mm-hmm. I do taste the difference in grass-fed or like pasture-raised eggs. We've been getting better eggs, we've been getting better meats, and it just tastes like you can taste the quality. I'm a fan.
What is your current workout routine? We're doing a 4-day split, chest and tries, back and bis, legs, shoulders, legs and abs.
Labs.
We usually go 4 days a week, maybe trying to up that a little bit though.
Yeah, we have a stretching day, which is really nice. Got to stretch.
Yeah, that was nice. You put together a stretching routine. I tried doing the 18-6, or what? 16, oh, you did 18-6? Okay, so 16-8 is what most people do. But you felt awful today and cut it to 13-hour fast. Any tips? Yeah, it's going to be tough the first 2 weeks, and then you become used to it. So you just got to fight through it, in my opinion.
Matt wants to try CrossFit. We went to a CrossFit gym to check it out, and it's not my jam. I'm not vibing with it. Sorry.
What else do we got? I think we're going to go pretty soon.
Yeah, I was going to say it's an hour.
I have not read any of Dave Asprey's books. I read his site every once in a while, though. CrossFit is awful for your joints. I'm not sure that that's true.
I can see why it looks like it could be. People who do CrossFit are kind of repulsive. That's funny.
Do you do any cardio? We do very limited cardio. What was the stretching routine? It was just like basic.
I looked up like stretches for like lifters in particular, and then I talked to my one friend who's a figure skater, because she like has messed up her body, so she does a lot of stretching. And it's kind of like getting, just like relaxing. So you put on some good music, you talk slowly, focus on your breathing. All right, guys.
That's it?
Yep. This was so much fun.
See you guys.
His breathing is better, right?
Oh yeah, my breathing has improved tremendously.
Some of you guys are just so freaking nice. Like the fact that you remember that he had a big nose.
And then we say aspartame.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. We love you all so much. Thanks for making it worth our while. We mean living.
We out.
Bye.